Okay, welcome back to the BSN channel. Today we're gonna make a proper Nsesawankwan. And obviously we're gonna use some drying as well, which is lamb. So let me show you the ingredients I've got. To be honest, it's a lot of ingredients I've got for this soup. It's gonna be a light soup. There's a lot of stuff that I haven't showed before on camera, so I'm trying to, in a way, experiment. So let me show you what I've got. So what we have here is we've got some scad and we've got some yellow croaker. Okay, so this is yellow croaker. We've got the scad. We've got some baby rice crabs. We've got some abalone dried mushrooms right here. Over here, what we have here, sorry for touching on my left, because I'm holding the camera on my right. This is squid tentacles. Yeah. I was looking forward to say that one. It's my first time trying squid, so I'm actually looking forward to try this. I'm trying to get another view. This was frozen, so it's defrosting basically now. It doesn't take long to defrost, to be honest. We've got some nice mussel meat here. On the left here we got one chopped tomatoes. I've got half an onion crushed, grinded already. Got 1.5 Scotch bonnets. Got some okra, some people call it okra. Got a lot of garlic. Don't ask me how many, I just like garlic. Let's say it's about 5 cloves. Got like a thumb, or maybe a bit more than the thumb of ginger that's been squashed, so it'll be easy to blend. More surface area means it's, it'll be more efficiency in the grinding or the blending. And we've got 2 large onions, red onions. So what we're gonna do, this is gonna be our base. So this. The chopped tomatoes and the Scotch bonnet, that's what's going to be mixed up and it's going to be put into the pot. What I have in the pot right here is some nice lamb shoulder, a bit of lamb shoulder, because I love the flavour of fish, but I do like to have a bit of meat that I can chew. That's just me personally. We've got some chopped up lamb shoulder that's been boiling for about 20 minutes, trying to get the juices out. I'm actually going to add the crabs in with this, along with this set of onions. So this is going to be flavouring it nicely. So let me just take this out, place the crabs in here. I mean the baby crabs. Okay, I'm going to grind the onions a bit further and I'm going to put them in this pot piece. Oh yeah, last but certainly not least, 2 jumbo stock cubes, even though they're not really cubes, rectangles. What do you call this? Rectangular prism. That's long, I'm just going to call them cubes. Okay, so I've mixed this up with water, so now I'm going to pour this in. You don't have to do this while I'm doing it. You can just boil it and then focus on your base. But I like doing this personally. Onions just makes things taste much, and smell nicer. Let me get a wooden spoon. Yeah, that'll do. Yeah. You can already smell the juice from the lamb, which is a very nice smell. So I'm going to let this heat up for a while. Meanwhile, I'm going to focus on our base. So I'm going to place the onions. Actually, let me put something soften the bottom first, because if I have something that's too hard, it might not grind in the bottom. Sometimes I put the hard things in the bottom instead of the soft one, and it doesn't grind. I end up having to shake it. So let me just, I'll be back. I'm just gonna open this little can here. Peace. Okay, chopped tomatoes are in now. Time to put the onions. Put the garlic, the ginger in. Put that pepper, that monstrous pepper, trust me. That's what I'm liking. Might add a little bit more water. So what I'm going to do is, I don't want to waste this tomato right here. So excuse the washing up. There's a lot of washing up left for me. So I guess I can't enjoy my food until I do this washing up. Alright. Whew, I can smell that crab now. Jeez, crab is powerful. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, and we're gonna let this blend and we'll be back. Peace. Once again, I've underestimated how much water I needed in here. Still grinded a bit, but the top part hasn't grinded, so, or blended. So I'm gonna add a bit more water. Let me mix that with a spoon. Fork will do. Slow it down, you better mix this time. Because that crab is waiting for me. I'm telling you, I'm excited to, find out what this is going to taste like. I can't wait. Okay, once again, I'll be back after I blended this. Peace. Okay, so the blending has been done. On the left here, I've got the kettle boiling, because once I put the base in, I'm going to want to make the soup lighter. And then it can start simmering. What I'm going to do now is, before I put the base in, I'm actually going to put a stock. One stock, and then I'll put a stock later. You can put them all in now, but just in case it gets too salty, I don't want to put all of it in. Just in case, but it never usually happens. But I don't like to risk it. There's nothing worse than putting too much salt in your food. It's horrible. It makes me sad. Like when you waste your meal because you put too much salt in it, it's hard to enjoy it. But you can still taste the potential if you hadn't put that much in. So yeah, let's mix this around. I am liking the smell that's coming from this. Very promising smell. Right now it's summertime in England, so this is the perfect summertime food. If only I was by the seaside. I'm still not sure what I'm going to call this soup, I know I'm going to call it Nsesawankwan. Yeah, or Ghanaian. I have to be something like that. I don't know. I'll decide when I'm uploading. But this video is very different to the other one because a lot of these ingredients we haven't used. Obviously I've used okoto before, the crab, but it's usually the big one. This is more, what do you call it, okotoba. And obviously we've got the scad and the yellow croaker, which I've heard is very nice. Now I'm gonna add the base in now. This is the part that everyone looks forward to. This is like the most important part. Oh yeah. out. Jeez. And we know we never waste this, so I'll be back. Yeah, we've rinsed that out, and put it back in. Okay, so when it comes to the rest of the ingredients, once I add the kettle of water, I'm not gonna add too much. I'm gonna fill it somewhere to here. I don't want it to flood over, because there's quite a lot of fish that's gonna have to go in here. I might add in the fish first, to be honest, because the okra will be going in last, along with the mushrooms. I know the squid and the mussels do not take that long, so I'm going to put these in first. Actually, let me put in the kettle of water, some of it in, just to heat it up, because the base was a bit cold, so it's probably lowered the temperature. So let me increase the temperature slightly, so all of it boils. Yep. Alright, good. Okay, I'm gonna start adding the fish now. So this is the scad going in. I think it's called round scad. I think it's I'm not sure if it's a freshwater fish. I'm not gonna guess, so I can't answer that. This is yellow croaker. Sorry, fish heads always make me laugh for some reason. Anyways, maybe that's me acting childish. Let's put this in. To be honest, this one is smelling nice. The croaker, it's got that stink potential, you know. This is what I was smelling this. Let me smell it again. Whoo! Yeah, it's got that stink potential. I don't want no clean fish. That's why I can't use something like sea bass. I have the feeling the scad it doesn't have a lot of stink. So let me mix this. Soon I will put my mussels and the mussels and the squid in. I just want this to increase temperature and get to boiling, so I'm going to cover this slightly because I want this to heat up quick. This won't take long to heat up, so I'll do this for like 5 minutes until I see it's boiling, and then I'm going to open it and let it simmer, let the water evaporate and do what it does best. Okay, so I'll be back in 5-10 minutes. Peace. Okay, welcome back. The soup is boiling away. I've decided to put one more one more stock, the jumbo seasoning in there. I've tasted it, and I think it needs more salt, so therefore that's the reason why I'm adding this in. You don't have to crush it if you don't want to, but I just like doing that. It just gives me peace of mind. I'm still going to let this boil for a while before adding the mussels and the squid. It doesn't take long to do squid, and it doesn't take long to do mussel. In fact, it doesn't take long to do any of this fish, so it's going to be very fishy. I've got to be careful how I mix this. I don't want to break the fish too much, so I'm going to do it from the side like this. I'm going to let this keep boiling for another 10 to 20 minutes, depending on, you know, how I feel and how it looks. By, you know, how I feel means I might be in the toilet, I might be I might be doing something. And by the way it looks, if I see that the soup is developing to a point where it could be done soon in terms of flavour, I'm just gonna add this in. So yeah, about 15 minutes. I add the squid in and the mussels. Peace. It's smelling good. It's smelling good. You see the smile on my face. It's smelling good. It's stinking the whole house. That's what I like. Anyways, enough of me. Let me just turn this around. Yeah. Okay. Alright, so now I'm going to put the squid and the mussels in. You ready? You ready to go in? Yay! Anyways, time to go in. Be careful with the fish, because fish is near enough. Fish that were in before, it's near enough cooked. So you gotta be careful how you do this. You see the crab and everything. Gee, it's a bit messy here. See that right there? Yeah. I've got to be careful. Nice. And I'm going to put the mushrooms in. But I'm not going to put the okra in yet. Still want this to simmer. It's just, I know the mushrooms will add a nice flavour. I want to be careful with the fish, so I'm just pushing it down a bit. I know my mum's going to enjoy the fish, she loves the fish. Okay, that's enough of stir. I don't want to stir too much because some of the fish are broken, but I don't want it to break too much. So I'll leave it like this and let this keep simmering for about another 15 minutes. Then I'm add the okra in, let that boil for another 10 minutes, and then that should be done. Pretty sure I'm gonna make semolina with this, or it might be fufu, but I'll do it on impulse. I don't know which one I'm going to use, even though semolina is the more healthy option. So we'll be back about 15 minutes, please. But yeah, another thing I forgot to mention, because there's fish in there, lower the temperature. So put this to about medium. Yeah, about medium. Let this simmer. I can smell the fish already. It smells like blackham. So yeah, another 15 minutes, well not another 15 minutes, no, it's only been 2 minutes anyway. So we're going to wait 15 minutes and then we're going to put the okra in. Peace. Okay, it's been 15 minutes, I'm going to add the okra in now. This is how I like to eat my okra. Oh yeah. We can let this simmer for a further 10 minutes or so, and the soup is done. So it wasn't too hard to do the soup, but it's smelling nice. This is a real fishy soup. And if you like that, I do advise you to get those little baby crabs. Baby crabs are very nice. I think it's the yellow croaker smells very nice, and the scad. So I can't wait to try it and see what the texture's like. Apparently it's not too much burn in yellow croaker. I'm not sure about scad. Oh, soup, please. Please cook quickly. Anyway, it's just like education. You can't rush your education. You have to take it a day at a time. So, you know, take your time, soup. I have a way I'll demolish you. Anyway, see you in 15-20 minutes when... Or I'll show when we're going to serve this, because this is just going to simmer. And you stop when you feel it's right. I could really just stop it now and just let it rest. But I want it to boil for further like 10 minutes. Alright, peace. Okay, welcome back. Soup is done. Semolina is done as well. I'm going to pour some soup. I don't want a big soup. It's a bit, you know, I'm not that hungry. But I do want to taste this. So put the okras to the side. It's quite a thick soup, this is. I'm telling you, this soup smells beautiful. Smells beautiful. Give me some more of those crabs. Some mushrooms in there. Got the baby crabs right there. Take some okra. Take about 3. I might add a bit more water. The good thing about this is, if you want a bit more soup, just add some more water, boil it some more. But this should be enough. Okay, so there we have it. Semolina fufu with some nice Nsesawankwan, or should I say, yeah, Nsesawankwan or Ghanaian. So that's basically a lot of meats. I mean, a lot of fish with gee, I'm trying to remember the meat. What's the meat again? Lamb. So I had a busy night yesterday, so my brain is working slow. But yeah, here we have it. We have light soup with lamb, many fishes, including baby crab or baby rice crab, round scad. What's the other fish? Yellow croaker, squid testicles. Testicles, you know, oh my god. Squid tentacles. I really hope I haven't been saying testicles the whole video. It is what it is. Everyone makes mistakes. What's the other stuff that's been in it? Also, we've got mussel meat in there. And yeah. So I hope you enjoyed. If you like the video, please like. If you dislike, feel free to dislike. If you haven't already, please subscribe. And God bless. And if you're atheist, good luck. Peace.